Hi there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim with a quick next 3-day message. Hope you guys are doing good. Opening up to your spirit guides and our angels for these messages. May they be for your most high. Self is coming out first. Is there anything else? Or is it just the self? Are you everything? Okay, well, this card is saying that there's a new aspect of yourself or part of your identity that is wanting to be expressed. Okay, let's see what that one is. The vessel. This is all about you. This is literally all about you right now. So obviously there's something that they're wanting you to focus on where you're kind of like blocking out everything in a healthy way. Okay. Blocking out things, focusing on you, your body, any kind of changes that might be going on that you're noticing. I know a lot of people having, Ascension symptoms that come and go, especially the ones that seem to be coinciding with these solar flares that we're getting. Because I'm noticing that there's the solar representation of the sun up here, and that energy is like all composing. So all of your attention here, the light is shining on something about yourself in particular. So you might be improving something with the self, noticing different changes, how you've moved through them. Any improvements, noticing. Time. I think they're giving that a message here about how the things that go on with your body here can be looked at as happening like in a quantum way. So like the healing of parts of ourselves is not linear. It can be happening right now. So you could be adjusting something with your past that affects and effectively changes present and future here. Your healing is not linear. They're saying you can turn back what looks like the hands of time by adjusting your beliefs in the body and even the aging process. There's something here that you can, I want to say restore in a way, restore. So maybe you're focusing on something here that has to do with that. Turning back the hands of time, looking ageless. And it's all because something is centered around a self-held belief. So what else are they? Yeah, the solar flares. I was thinking that there's upgrades, and even I like viewing it as restoration to the original DNA 12-strand blueprint, your divine blueprint. Something is happening with the solar flares, and this is the amount of energy that's directed to a source, but I have been getting the message that there is the actual bodily changes that have been going on with people, and so they're wanting you to focus all of this energy right now. For some reason, they're wanting you to really focus on yourself, how you talk to your cells, how you talk to your body. What beliefs do you hold around your vessel? What beliefs do you hold around it? Are there any things that can be adjusted so that your experience even is adjusted here? It's an interesting message because it's the next 3 days, so there's definitely something like going on. So also there's this sacred secret coming here of something that was to be unlocked in your body, in yourself, in your cells at a certain time. Nice. The main card that I would say has to do with you taking care of you, devoting a lot of time and energy into filling up your cup and drinking from it too. Right? This person is very concerned about their vessel, about themselves, and knows that it actually affects everything around. You know, this is a really good sign of you being open and receptive to this energy right now and its influence for changes. And if there were two cards to put together indicating changes within the physical body, how you feel, I would say Queen of Cups definitely is. So not using gender because it can apply to any of you. So this Knight of Swords is they're wanting you to seize the day energy through this solar flare, through this energy that's changing your very body, your very cells. Ask yourself what it's about. You know, you can get messages here from me, but always take it to meditation and you asking yourself, because it will talk to you. It will even let you know what's going on. It will correct things. It will adjust however you want it to. If you tell it, you talk to it. Two of Cups. Oh, so I mean, some of you all might be in a partnership that's working out really well right now because of this showing up in the upright. Others of you all are watching this and saying, well, you know, there's something here about me putting the energy into myself, showing my self-love that makes me extremely attractive to somebody else. It makes me the good partner to have. This would mean that you're someone who's really caring. You're easy to talk to. You're a good listener. You know, you're easy to talk to. You're somebody who's warm, caring, kind, compassionate. We're whole within ourselves. When we're whole within ourselves, we've completed what they call the alchemical wedding. The masculine, feminine energies within the body balanced and nice and flowing, and they create new things for us. Then, you know, a brand new beginning, a leap of faith here might be needed, but the Fool says, yes, we're here for change because you have a new experience in the body that you're in. Like you are in for, I'm starting to see how they're wanting me to word this. You are in for a new experience when it comes to how you feel in this body, how you feel about the self. Maybe even if you regard yourself as more of the observer, the awareness that is actually everywhere, but figure out that information within yourself is embracing the paradox, living by it, embracing it with open arms like the Queen of Cups would do. So I think they're saying, especially with death here on the bottom, I think they're saying that you're ready for this. That you've played many roles in this life. You've played many roles, many characters. Each one's like having something to offer. And this is saying that it could have been a very dark time as we had chapters close and old roles that we played, old things that we identified with kind of get taken to the underworld, to some Pluto energy to get transformed, right? And so that's what's happened, is there's been deaths to parts of ourselves. Anything where you felt like the ego was riding on some sort of fear, I think we've probably detached from that. And you've been improving yourself, and so now the sun's coming. Now there's enlightenment, and so now There's a whole new world to have experiences that are different in a different way because of even manifesting with new awareness too. So everything's going to be experienced different, especially through your body, your vessel. So I have the King of Wands, and that person is, it could be you too. You know, we can use these archetypes as ourselves. I do want to point out, so we have Gemini, you have Leo, Pisces, and Cancer, just with those cards. But the King of Wands is a leader or a pioneer in some way. They're watching this building get burned down in the background, but they're saying to themselves, you know, what can I build there? And they're going to kind of jump into any situation here that requires you to be bold and brave, not worried about getting burned, because they're made of the spiritual fire. They're made for this. So there's something that indicates you'll have a lot of success, and especially in the area of your work and things that you get passionate about here on Earth. Page of Swords in the reverse, Three of Wands looking forward. Well, you know what? I was going to say getting more information somehow, but I have the Eight of Swords on the bottom and combined, okay, with this is saying the Three of Wands is that you have some people around that can tell that you're about to head onto a new part of your journey. This brings new alliances and partnerships together to create for expansion. That's the Three of Wands. It's like you can see it. Like that's why they say your ships are coming in, is you can see what you've pulled to you or where you're going. You know, you see yourself in alignment with it, and in alignment with the number 3, which is creation. But this, I feel, is somebody else. Communication that's not 100% pure and honest with you. That's what I think that is, because it is causing interference or in the mind. If somebody's trying to get you into a place where you feel limited or lacking freedom in some way, they may be a person who's like, oh, you can't do that, or you won't succeed doing this. They can put little doubts in your mind, and these things actually can be delays to us in the long run. So it's important not to let what somebody is saying, especially if it's an untruth, to delay your progress of freedom. Okay, let's get some from the 108 Oracle over this, and then I think I'm going to close it off. Okay, what else do you have for Scorpio? Book burning. You know how many people have gotten this card? 1, 2, 3. 3 other signs. I've only done like 4 or 5, and so 3 signs out of 5 have gotten the book burning card, which is, if there were people that were trying to silence you, stop communication, or control you, persecute you, try to change the narrative, make you feel stuck or blocked in any way, you're taking that book and you're burning the whole past chapter. You're not just closing the book on it. It's a big death energy to that. And you'll be victorious. Just like this King of Wands. Yeah, this is a 6 and Aries energy. So confident that you're going to achieve something. I have recognition, overthrow, success, victory, winner, conquest, mastery, bragging rights, carry the day. Plans are coming to fruition, and King of the Mountain. And I'd say that you're the King of Wands here. So you might be into things where people are really, they see your face, you're very visible, or this thing that you achieve puts you there, like a new side of you is seen and appreciated here. Yeah. So I did say that sometimes we're focusing here on ourselves, and then we pull in that energy of the Two of Cups, but we're pulling it in first in the alchemical wedding, which is in ourselves. And so the baggage says, time for those unresolved issues to go, or pack your bags, get ready for the next phase. I think they're saying this has been a long journey, get ready for the next phase of it. There are some things here, it looks like, that you may have not wanted to admit were happening, or you were so focused on a goal that you didn't see some other things that were going on around. It can either be that, where we had a lot of distractions, or we're hyper focused, but we're still missing out on something here. So something worth seeing is what the blinders card is trying to tell you. And the mother lode is prosperity. It's my millionaire, billionaire card. It's the biggest thing of money in this deck. It's the biggest one. Prosperity, jackpot, success, sudden wealth, the real deal, fortune, the prime source. Oh, wow. This landed 2 5s. That Dear John landed on the book burning. And I told you what the book burning, I can't talk, was about. So this is you giving that letter to someone, either telling them that you reject a situation, but in some way something's not working, so you're cutting the cords. Finale, cutting the cords. And maybe this mother lode is a new experience that you're about to have too, with success and expansion. I would say the King of Wands is probably pretty wealthy, you know, with whatever action here. And if the first thing of action was about you and focus on yourself. So let's get an angel number for Scorpio. 19 is the pioneer, the sun energy, very similar to this fearless leader, the King of Wands. Okay, I have 19 and I have 0, 190, 551, 19 says independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and work, and you aren't afraid to take the big risks to achieve the life you desire. I'm a pioneer. And 0 is there's no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You're gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I thought that was a good reading today. If you need a private reading, information's in the description box below. Sending you love and light. Bye.